Chrisean, come out wherever you are. You can't hide now. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Now let's tap in. Let's see what's going on with Rock. Where's she hiding at? Let's see if we can get her to come out and play in a nice way. Now, I was trying to find this video and I forget which video it was that I was looking at it on, because it was in regards to Junior fighting for dear life in the back seat. And you know how she wouldn't show his face for some strange odd reason. Now I don't know if she had the same phone where she can't put the filter on, but what made me take note was the way he sounded. He sounded just like the newborn baby that we used to hear. That little weird baby dolphin sound. And I was like, what the heck? I'm talking about, it was eerie. Because, you know, over time, you know, the tone in your voice is going to change. It's going to mature. And it was just like the little baby. I was like, what the hell is going on? I swear, Junior is an auspicious little child at this time. It's like, I really want to see him in person. I really want to see him in person, because I don't think we ever really actually see him. I even think when he was on Blue Lap, that it was a little still distorted in regards to what he really looked like, what he really sound like. I don't know what is going on, y'all. It's so weird. But anyway, let's pull on Rock energy to see where she at. I do think she's scared. I do think that worst case scenario, she trying to see where she can hide, run to. Now I did a reading yesterday. I didn't pull it up. I'm talking about when I say nothing but swords and pinnacles came out the deck. I have never seen nothing like that in my freaking life. I said, wow. And it just made me think about such a huge money trail. It's like I don't even know who's all involved in this. And you know, a lot of times when we think that we got it all figured out and we're pointing a finger over here, it's really this bitch right over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like the least obvious, you know, right there in your face, and you don't even see it. And in that video that I'm talking about, where Junior was making that strange sound, was another player, a dark-skinned guy, looking very older. And I'm wondering who that was. I don't know if he was just chauffeuring around or what. And I wonder why it is, you know, it looked like she do have driver's license, so she know how to drive. I done seen her driving before, or pulling up when Top Hat was doing the interview. So I wonder why it is that she don't never have her own car. And I'm telling you, it's something about her not having paperwork. It's something. But anyway, let's pull the cards. Let's see what's coming out. Y'all give me some ideas on what you want me to read from. For. Because I don't know. You know, when she ain't coming out saying too much, I don't know where to go. What to say, what to do. But anyway, let's see what's going on in the energy. Look at this. She a little confused. Dreams, decisions. Temptation card with the star. Love. And the Emperor. Temperance energy. I don't know why it is that I keep saying 144 frequency when it comes to her. I don't know what spirit is trying to tell me in that regard. Now we know 144 is referring to the 144,000. Now over time we have come to learn that that is actually a frequency versus the amount of people. And I don't know. It's like it's done came up so many times. And we know that she the fucking devil. But anyway, let me see. Now look at this. More money. More money. This is somebody really enjoying the fruits of their labor. Now we know that there is a duality in regards to everything, good and evil. You know, one don't exist without the other. And it's just like, because we just seen the emperor, you know, somebody that's in charge of an empire. Now it could be her father, somebody that's, you know. Now again, I think it's so many people in different points of the empire, you know, different entities, you know, they could be placed in different parts of, you know, the country, the world, that's investing in Chrisean or whatever it is that she brings to these Hollywood Boulevard streets. Because I'm just looking at this as being her, and she's very guarded, but it's somebody that's in leadership in front of her that's calling the shots, making some type of action to bring in some type of new beginning. Yeah, you see? Look at the Hermit. You know, he actually is a card of investigation. And look at the deception. Yeah, the strength. And see, with the 44 energy, the North Node moving forward, with this offer coming in, what the hell is that? It's weird. It's strange. Wow. That's crazy. It's just crazy. Now, in that reading that I was doing yesterday, I do see her trying to reinvent herself, especially with this church thing. Even in her appearance, trying to look younger. I gave y'all examples of how she and that guy, that Pastor Toby, ironic his name is fucking Toby, but anyway, how they used the young girl, you know, how Chrisean had the hair to the side, flip, no eyelashes on, you know, looking rather young. And the first thing that came to my mind was when Blue said that she looked like a little child with the tooth missing in her mouth. And even for Junior to sound just like that newborn baby all over again, that was weird. I was like, how the hell? It was so creepy. If any of y'all can find that little footage, you know, and it even gave a little glimpse of the guy that was in the car. Very dark-skinned. I think he even had hair on his face. I'm not sure, though. It was so quick. Come out, wherever you are. Look at this. Look at that. You see the deception? And it's almost like, this is somebody running back to their family, walking away, the choice, and look at the money on that side. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Look at this. Okay. See, this is the weight of all the shit, the investments. And there's the Empress. Now, we know that the Empress always comes up in her energy because we see her as some type of freaking handler. Right? The investments, the weight, the king, the money, the money, the money, the money, the money. We seeing all this money showing up. Look at that. Now, this is somebody on a platform that really is evaluating the path, which way to go. And you see, this is somebody reverting. This is her in hiding right now with her family. Damn, see that? The strength card, the deception. Move on. It's time to move. It's time to move. But this is the cards that I seen. You see? This is somebody going home. Yeah, 5. Yeah. Comfort, 15. Yeah, see the offer going to the family. The offering what I got. This is what I got right now. That's crazy. See, with the making the break for it and hauling ass. Where the fuck she at, y'all? Come out, wherever you are. She playing hide and seek, y'all. Oh my God. Now, just thinking about Toby. Now, a lot of people think that he don't know who she was. You know what? It really doesn't even matter if he knew or not, because what he was saying, it was the damn truth. Now, in regards to what was going on with her. Now, I don't know if he was giving her sound advice in regards to continue to preach and all this shit right here. Not really calling her out on her BS, you're pacifying her ish. But what I took note of and stock in was the fact that he called that so-called pastor and the people in the religious sector that supposedly have her back, like the Godfather. I would just love to see them I would love to see them come out and say something in that regards. But will they do it? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? A lot of people is taking note of that. Yeah. Let me see. She done gave so much money to these people. Wow. Let me see. Look at the money. Look at the money. Look at the money. Look, I'm talking about Spirit is talking about follow the money. Look at that. This is curiosity. Where is the fucking money? Look at how the page is looking at the freaking money. Look. Look. Church. It's red. It's blood. I'm like, do we have blood as clergy now? This is wild. This is insane. Because there you go all over again. You see, this is her diverting right there with the 5 to the family and moving forward. Now, of course, this is a different deck, but we always see it across the water. And it's just giving me from Baltimore, even if it's Baltimore, to LA. And look, I don't know. It's almost like whatever the hell she did, she was successful. And look what's behind the celebration. The fucking devil. Look what's behind it. Very karmic energy. Look. Look at that coming in though. Haste. That's thoughts. Now, in my reading that I did in regards to her and Top Hat, we don't know why they broke up. Even if they are broke up, with this crazy, both of them went silent. Now, I'm not sure if he was another pawn or another promo or another stunt, because he had always been there as well. I don't know. But, in my reading, I said something about a freaking car. And she said something when she was talking to the pastor about buying a car, losing it, and then attaining it again. And I'm not sure why she would even bring that up. But it did confirm to me that I was on the right track. So it's got to be something to this car. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up so that, you know, if something come about. Now, I said that you need to be careful of being in the road, in the street. But I don't know. I just seen a tower in regards to the car. I don't know. I know I'm probably all over the place. Yeah. And look at that. There's the family all over again. But it's centered around temptations. You know, this is very toxic energy right here. And especially with the devil on this side. Look. 7 deadly sins. All these options with the family. And I told you, it's like so many key players in it. And whack. I just cannot negate the fact that Quell, when Ronnie Doe was taken out, that he was the first one to have the information. And it was Quell, the one that everybody think done it, sent the information to Whack. But he's the one out here just, you know, sending all these red flags, putting all these hits on top of Chrisean's head, you know, telling people how much money she got around her neck and all this stuff like this right here. And even her, who goes out and tell people how much money they got. They got the wire and all this stuff, right? It's crazy. It's insane. Talking about on the edge of your seat. What the hell is going on? It's just giving me gang related. With Tupac and John Belushi, whichever one it was, I'm not sure. And the people that's investigating the case, they scratching their head like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Look at, there's the queen. Now we're seeing the king. I told you all this money keep coming up. And see? You see the red with the secrets? The hangman? Look at that. Look at that. Now sometimes this is like you because we see the scales in there. It's paying people. And again, this could be, you know, the pawns on the ground, you know, giving somebody some breadcrumbs, an option or something to turn, you know, on the person that they're working for. I don't know what. Whew. Now we know that when Hollywood is done with their toys, they tend to break them, send their ass out. And I don't know, it's like when they call them 360 deals, you know, it's like, yeah, you came in, you're leaving out the same fucking way, bro. Beat it, bust it. Oh man. Now, is this her? Because sometimes I do see this little Queen of Pentacles as her coming up. Because this is inheritance. This is rite of passage. This is money. lot of money keep coming up. A lot of money. And money and swords. Money and swords. And the same thing right here. See, look at the world card. Now, the world card does indicate success and achievements. You know, travel. You know, right here with the world. Damn. See, this is a victory. But, you know, it's over here in the past position, though. Let's see what's going on. There is some curiosity in regards to how this was attained, this achievement, this success. I don't know. Who's out there looking? Now, even though we have a lot of negative entities in Hollywood, you got to know that there is people, allies, working on the but it can be very dangerous. Look, you see that? Just like the cavalry. Because this 5 is actually in this card right here. And see? There's a lot going on. You know, this is her home, her gated community. You know, I don't know what the hell is behind those gates. I don't know. She's such a strange character. And the only thing that I can really just look at is how she changed from such a person of good ethics and etiquette, you know, in regards to her old videos. And I'm not talking about the one when she tried to explain the Ronnie Doe, the murder her and Ronnie Doe committed. Because, you know, that it was a bunch of beat. I'm talking about when she was like on the game shows and stuff. How that switch happened. It's just baffling to me. But it's right here, you know. It's almost like, you know, from behind this gated community, she went out into the community. You know, because she said that they had a life all lined up for her. Yeah, and a lot of conflict. But it's a lot of people still, you know, cheering her on. These rock tars. What? When I talk about a bunch of possessed people, this is insane. Have you ever went into a page where, you know, they really got Chrisean's back and they see no wrong? Have you ever been in there and you be like, what in the hell is going on up in here? Whew. If you want your energy, I suggest that you do not go. I said such a delusional group. Yeah, you see? I don't know. But this is an action for this. You know, but this is her energy. Very young at heart. Immature. And I don't care. She's going to do whatever she needs to do to get what she wants. Yeah. Yeah. 2 wands. You know, choices. 22. Master builder number. Yeah. She needs balance, but she lacks it. But I don't know, child. Listen. Y'all. The only thing I could keep thinking about is the sound of Junior sounding like the newborn baby all over again. I'm like, what? How? Listen, y'all. Where the hell is it going? There it go. There it go. Now I'm telling you, this is somebody investigating where that money at. There's a lot of money. Didn't I tell y'all that it was something in regards to cleaning money? It's something going on with that church that she was involved in. Yeah. Yeah, I told you it's an investigation. There's some communication. And look, it's still centered around this family. And I don't know if that's freaking church families or not. Because this is how she wanted, yeah, this is information coming towards this person that's looking into things. Yeah, it's coming. You got a lot of people bringing information. Look, all three of them is bringing some type of information to this person right here. And it's the truth. And I'm telling you, it's different facets or entities in this whole operation. Man, I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's almost like I seen a video where Bino and Chrisean was at some type of party and Bootsy Badass was there. A couple of other stars. I forget who party it was. But see, she had already known Bino for so long. I don't know if Tap Hat is, I didn't see him in that, but again, his face is so familiar in regards to some young cats that I've seen her with before in an older video, maybe 4 or 5 years back. Before she even possibly really linked up, you know, with a certainty with Blue. I'm not sure though. But she was real young. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. Still ain't coming out. 9 to the 10. Ooh. Now see the boom next to the justice card, the communication. What is that? What is that? What is that next to the justice card? You know, there's dirty judges, dirty politicians. Man. I feel like Chrisean, when she walked away from Zeus and she was really crying those tears, talking about the industry. And it makes you do all these things to make yourself look bad and stuff. I think there was a lot of truth in that. Yeah. And I think a lot of them crash out, spaz out. They just get so tired. Because she even said, you can take my Instagram, I don't care. You think she was talking to Lemmy? No. Why would he take her Instagram? That was somebody else. Just like she had to go back. Yeah. The food, the gesture, the clown, the target, the fall guy. Yeah. You gotta go back. You gotta go back. Yep. You gotta go back. You see all the money? You see all the money? And they could even be holding that shit over her head. What is something about a car? Was Ronnie in a car? It's something about a car. It's something about a car. Because that is a car sometimes. And it's right here next to this. And I brung it up. Something. The past. The asking questions. And you see how this person is in stress. And that's her. And it has a lot to do with her freedom. What goes around comes around. Needing to make this thing, it's trying to keep this thing in alignment. But it's stressing her the fuck out. Man, it's... Alright, listen, y'all. When I say I'm confused, I'm confused. You see the deception? With the money. And they still doing it. They still doing it. They still doing it. And remember, Chrisean was airing out somebody else's dirty laundry, and she was saying something in regards to how she put baddies on the map, and she said before then all those bitches was prostitutes. Didn't I tell you that this is what this thing is really about? And it still is. And look what's here. The Empress, she holding on to money, strength in regards to this right here. Wow. That's that all over again, y'all. When I see the crossroads. The deals with the devil, the pushback. What? Yeah, get your ass back out there. You ain't done. You signed up for this. You volunteered. You said you'll do it. Get your ass on out there. Man. Where did she come from, y'all? Where did they come from? Now, it was another picture that I seen. And it was on, damn, look. And that's what keeps showing up right here, 11. And 11 is, it's pretty much like this card right here. It's paying out. It's service. It's charity. Miss Sam had a a picture of Ronnie Doe. Let me see if I can bring it up, if it'll come up. I'm not sure, but I tried to bring it up in her video, but they go away so quick because she just give a flash of it. But he in the picture and he looking real sad. But the background is him on the beach. Let me see. You may have seen this picture, and it's like the blue sky and the blue ocean. I'm like, why the fuck would he be looking like that in the background? It doesn't make sense. It was almost like it was Photoshop. Like, why would that be like that? I'm talking about he looked like his whole life was being sucked up out of him. Now, if some of y'all look at Miss Sam, you probably know what I'm talking about. Or you probably done seen it before, because I'm sure she's not the only one with that picture. Well, let me see if it'll come up. Let me see. Because I don't see it on here. Background. If it'll bring it up. I don't see it. But it's a picture of him. And I'm like, why the hell is he in the back? Why would that be like that right there? Which is, I don't know, y'all. These things are so strange. And it doesn't look like a sky like that right there. Not that it mentioned that he was trying to be an inspiring rapper as well. And it's almost like, why they always choose the ones that's looking at him with Junior. He was really holding on to Junior a lot of times. Let me see. Hold on. What was that? That ain't Junior. Who the fuck is that? Wait a minute. It's like, why they always pick the ones that ain't got no fucking talent? Ronnie Doe was better than Bino and Blue. But Bino is better than Blue, but I guess he don't look as good as Blue, so maybe that's it. I don't know. It's weird. These people don't really know talent. I can't find that picture, y'all. I'm like, why do they got that like that right there? I'm talking about he looked just as sad as he wanted to be. Like a mugshot almost. But they got him in front of a blue background. And it looked like he outside because it's really light blue and dark blue at the bottom. Now we got temperance energy on the world. Yeah. And the magician. It does seem that something is coming full circle. Does look like divine intervention because this is Michael. He's the, this is Sagittarius energy. She represents the root chakra, temptations and things of that nature. Right here next to this. I want y'all to think about, a lot of people think that prayer and changing your life over, you see a lot of people, like say for instance somebody quit drinking and for a time or two they may say sober. Now I don't think people that have been recovering addicts and be recovered for 10-20 years and relapse. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, this stems from not healing, the trauma. But sometimes you can't heal the trauma. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just so much. Now, sometimes you can keep these, energies at bay. But when you out there frolicking with the fucking devil, there's no way. That's just like a recovering addict, you know, trying to stay sober, but every day you up in the crack house. That's why it's important that you change people, places, and things. You go out there, you get sober, then you want to go out there and start dating again, but here you go, over here looking good and shit, but he drinking smoke. What you think gonna happen to you? Girl. And then sometimes you just got the chemical imbalance, and you just think about because we don't know where none of these damn kids come from. We don't know if they're a product of brother and sister. Cause Eugene and Sean, they kind of look alike. What the hell is going on there? Is they brothers? Man, this is crazy. This is so weird. Look at that. And it came up when I was saying all that. Because damn. Now I want to say that somebody is looking in this, and I do think it's an ally. Somebody with some sensibility. Because the devil, the wand, it's giving me a nasty sexual energy. But look at this. The King of Cups. Somebody with some deep insight into this. And I keep saying something in regards to a person that might not even have nothing to do with this. I'm just thinking about, you know, how you have all these YouTube doctors and you have people from different, you know, backgrounds, you know, that's very attuned to, you know, personalities and shit like that. Is somebody out there doing it? And I'm talking about they trying to find access to information. I'm talking about red tape, blue tape. I'm talking about real paperwork on this girl. There's somebody out there doing it, y'all. I promise you it is. But you can't be all wild out here, and especially if you get to the truth, these bitches would take you out. It's somebody doing it. Yeah, they following the money. They following the money. See? Right next to this. This is somebody, yeah. Yeah. They're getting information. Yeah. They're getting information. They're getting information about relation, and even the people that she's been in relation with, you know? And a lot of pushback, but yeah. Man. Just imagine, just me, little me. You know, I have a little bachelor's in social work. But I ain't out here on the internet all into, you know, trying to really, but it's somebody out there that's really, really, really yeah, it's somebody out there that's really looking into this shit, man. And again, you know, the money is so prevalent right here. And of course, with these people, that's what it's all about. Energy, ciphering energy. Yeah. 9. Yeah. Come out wherever you are. Look at that. There's 10 swords at the end over here. But see, this person is going after all that. You can run, but you can't motherfucking hide, bitch. Because that's going to follow you. Chrisean. They're looking for you, girl. Yeah. That's my yacht. Yeah. Community. They're looking for you. Now, Taziki, you ain't gonna tell me that girl in her 30s. When I tell you the age, now it could have been filters that they was using way back then as well that made them look good, because I don't understand it. How 5 years and then the voices on y'all ass. Y'all sound deeper than damn me. I'm 59. Woo, wee. That girl looked like she down there 50. And you know, the way she argued, it's almost like it just don't ring true. You know how she was cussing, girl, shut up. Just shut up. It's like, you remember when you was young and your first time trying to cuss and it just didn't make no dang sense. You're like, you don't even know how to cuss. That showing it, what? Like, no, Now, whatever that performance, whatever they said to you when we seen you on screen yelling and screaming at Chrisean, now that probably was coming from a sincere place. But this performance that you just did in regards to Junior, you know, talking about, you know, his, you know, defects. Yeah, that was bullshit. Child, listen. Anyway, I don't like Taziki. I don't like her because she's hiding shit. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about that one. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. This is some weird SHIT that's going on, and I can't figure the fuck out. Somebody please explain to me why Junior sound like a newborn baby all over fucking again.